Hi, and thanks again for tuning in. In our last episode, I talked about journaling and what an important spiritual practice that has been for me, and that journaling really became a prayer practice for me because I would address my journals to God. I would start them with Dear God or Dear Creator. But about a year before I had my spiritual awakening and moving to Texas, I changed who I addressed my journals to. I started addressing them to the feminine side of God, which in Hebrew is known as Sophia, and in Greek it's known as wisdom. And I think that it's very important for everybody to feel as though they have a God who's like them. So in Genesis it says that that people are created in God's image, both male and female, which would imply that there is both a male and a female side of God. So I started writing to Sophia, and what happened was my communication with God in that way became much more personal, because I usually only share my deepest secrets and thoughts with my best girlfriends. And so to start writing or talking or praying to another female, I felt closer suddenly to God. And it just opened me up in a new way. And what happened when I came down to Austin and I was watching my friend Julie's cats, and I decided to start telling the truth about my life to myself, to my friends, to my family. I knew that once I started telling the truth, it would change everything. And that was really hard for me, and I knew that I was going to end up leaving my family to move to Texas, and that's a long ways, it's a long distance in between. But I also knew that I needed to do that for my emotional health and my spiritual health and my physical health. I knew that that was going to be one of the hardest things I've ever had to do, even though it felt like I was doing it for all the right reasons. And more specifically for my own survival. But once I made that decision, I felt the love of Sophia like I have never felt before, and I've never felt that close to God. But this is God. This is the feminine side of God. And it's a very mystical experience that happened to me. But it felt like she was wrapping me in this cocoon of light and love and energy. It was like this pinkish light with like gold specks in it. And it was like I would lay down and she would just put me in this tube of love and light. And it felt like she was giving me strength for what was going to come, because I knew it was going to be hard but necessary. It was like she was saying, I'm a part of you, I'm here, I never leave you. And she just infused me with this love and strength and light, and I needed that. And the interesting thing is, it happened several times a day for about a week straight. But once I had the hardest parts of leaving out of the way, it stopped happening. It stopped happening. I'm not sure why. But I'm not sad about it. I'm not sad that I don't feel that anymore, because she gave me what I needed in the moment. I needed to feel her that close to me. I needed to feel God's love in a feminine form wrapped around me and giving me strength and helping me to be brave. She helped me be brave. She gave me courage, not comfort. I mean, it was comforting, but more than comfort, I needed courage. And that's what she gave me. And it happened that I started writing to Sophia about a year before this transition happened. But I often wonder, what if I hadn't opened up in that way? What if I hadn't met that side of God? Would my life would I still be dark and depressed and disconnected from myself and God? I don't even like to think about that. All I know is I feel joy again in ways that I haven't experienced since I was a kid. I'm experiencing my happy memories again from my childhood, memories I haven't felt or thought about for decades are coming back to me, and they make me feel whole again. So thank you to Sophia for helping me through the hardest part of my life. And thank you for bringing me to the place I needed to be. I don't know why. I still don't know why things were chosen for me in this way. Why I needed to be here. Maybe it's so I could be at Triumphant Love and have an impact on a different set of people. I don't know. But I'm very grateful. And I hope this is helpful to you too. Take care.